Hello friends, welcome to the channel Word of Ayurveda. In previous blog, I was talking to you about importance of food in our life and concept of Ayurveda. It is clear that Ayurveda believes that food should be both sufficient in quantity as well as should have all the quality components in it to sustain life. Because food is one of the supporting pillars of our life. In today's episode, I will like to tell you that while Ayurveda doesn't believe in taking up uncooked food, it also doesn't believe to take overcooked food. Similarly, it has a clear concept that there cannot be one single food for all the geographical as well as the geographical areas of the world as well as seasons of the year. Because food has to be chosen by the individual as per his prakriti, as per his age, as per his geographical area where he lives, as well as per the season of the year, whether it is summer season, winter season. This is the important reason that all the geographical locations of the world has what we call as staple food, which is most suited to that particular area. Now, if we globalize the food, if everybody starts taking the food which is not the staple food of that particular area, it is sure that the incidence of the disease in the community will definitely increase. At the same time, as far as the food calories or food contents are concerned, it has to be as per the requirements of the individual as well as the age group of the individual. Another very important thing is that Ayurveda doesn't advise the concept of fasting for normal persons. Fasting is only indicated in specific circumstances when there is mid-metabolic products in the circulation or in the gut. We commonly call it as Langan. Langan is an important step in the direction of digestion of the food left in the gut which is still undigested. And only then the person can have the right to take the normal food over there. It is advised that if we take alpashan, that is, if we take the food which is below our requirement, we are not only likely to lose our physical structure, we are also likely to lose our complexion, our immunity, as well as our strength over there. Similarly, if somebody takes excess of food, he is likely to have problems associated with the gastrointestinal in the form of indigestion, diarrhea, dysentery, or he is likely to have certain mid-metabolic products or mid-digestion products accumulating in the gut which may go into the circulation and produce various diseases which Ayurveda consider as the amras, which is not properly digested. A lot of instructions regarding combination of the various food components has been given in Ayurveda. But important among all these things is that Ayurveda has specifically advised the individual not to overindulge while taking kshar, lavan and pipli. That means the highly alkaline food, the salts as well as the spices in huge quantity, because these are considered to produce a lot of metabolic imbalance in the body. As a result, they should not be eaten. Similarly, Ayurveda doesn't advise to take food at the time when the already food eaten is not properly digestion, which is given a specific nomenclature. We call it as adyashan. At the same time, it also advises against the vishmashan. Vishmashan means taking food at a time when it is not the time to take food, or combining those foods together which are not compatible. It is, that is, taking very hot food and very cold food in combination, taking very dry food and very oily food in combination, which is considered to be harmful not only to the power of digestion but overall health of the individual. As far as the content of the food is concerned, we know that food is one of the important component which support the important mull of the body, that is urine and stool. Therefore, having sufficient roughage in the food so that it can give bulk to the stool, and having sufficient liquidity in the food so that it can give sufficient quantity of the urine as the waste product of the product of digestion. It is very important that we have got elaborate components of fluid as well as non-digestive particles in our food which are there to support the urine as well as the stool, which are important, equally important for well-being of the individual. And this is sufficient as far as the concept of Ahar in Ayurveda is concerned. In next episode, I will be talking about the concept of exercise or Vyayam in the lifestyle of the individual. For this, I request you to continuously watch the channel Word of Ayurveda and subscribe to it, and also send your suggestion to the email of this channel, the Ayurveda helpline at gmail.com. I will repeat it, the Ayurveda helpline at gmail.com. Thank you.